I really wanna be with you, and I really want you.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? What's up?
Hey.
Normally we would be at Radio 1, but today, guess what? We're doing a special edition of Crunch Time Podcast right here, celebrating with the Hurt Fathers Advocacy on and the Hurt Story on. Mr. Hurt, Jerron Hurt is in the building, hosting, co-hosting, however you want to feel, you want to do today. This is his special edition, and also we have Wayne Weezy.
Charlie Biscuits in the house.
Yes, and then of course you know who I am. I'm Dr. KB. I'm Dr. KB. But normally we would do 2 o'clock on Radio 1, 10 a.m. We would do community conversations in partnership with Crunch Time Radio. Next week, stay tuned. Friday at 2 p.m. we will be back on the air. Also, Crunch Time Podcast will be doing our official launch by the end of the summer. So we're going to be on all your podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. We're working on that ASAP. So big launch during the summertime. Look out for Crunch Time Podcast. So today, we got a lot going on. We're going to have fun. We're going to be serious. We're going to be resourceful. I want to talk about my business that I have in addition to podcasts, in addition to radio, in addition to being a part of We Care Baltimore, which is our nonprofit. Check us out on Facebook, We Care Baltimore. Also follow us on Crunch Time on FaceTime as well, Crunch Time Podcast. Also follow Jerron Hurt on the Hurt Story. And also the Hurt Fathers Advocacy Facebook page. So you got a lot. All we want you guys to be a part of everything that we got going on. Also, what's your Facebook?
I gotta tell you, I'm silky smooth today.
I gave Wayne some coconut oil.
Yeah, he looking
they told me I was going ashy, now I got some more.
He looking real greasy.
Now I'm looking real greasy.
Look like he got some fish grease on his hands.
I put some chicken grease on. Yeah, but I'm. You can catch me at Tally Biscuits on Facebook, or you can also catch me at Dwayne Charles on Facebook too. Dwayne Charles Senior. If you're trying to get in touch with any Tally Biscuits products.
That's not wine.
And and then on the radio show, I guess people are coming through saying, "What kind of wine is that?" This is tea. This is a healthy tea. It's all natural. It's a hibiscus tea. It's made with reverse osmosis water. It contains no sugar. It has 10 natural herbs and spices. Each herb has a benefit to it. And it's all, like I said, it's all natural. Very, very healthy.
Delicious.
And a couple of weeks ago, I had someone come to me. You can check my webpage on the comment. It's a sister. She said she's been taking it for 6 months now, and her cholesterol level was at 279, and it's now at 150.
Wow. And
her doctor is wondering, because she was like, she has taken an increase, and she was supposed to get an increase in her cholesterol medicine, and the doctor was like, looked at her like it was a miracle, because every time she went to the doctor, her cholesterol keeps rising and rising and rising, and her cholesterol level has been high for the last 10 years. So they were going to increase her prescription, her medicine, and when she went back in June, May, she went there. She went back in May. She went back in May, and it was 159 or something like that. And it works. Like
for those who don't understand numbers, it went from high to low.
Some of y'all cholesterol level high right now. You don't even know.
Right.
They're high right now.
Right. At the end of the day, it went down just because she was drinking the tea, and they was just trying to figure out how in the world she get it down so low. So yeah. So a lot of, like I said, we have natural prescription through herbs and spices. That's a natural prescription, and a lot of people like myself are trying to get away from taking medicine, and because later on down the line, you're going to have to take another medicine for that medicine, no prescription for that prescription. So once again, this is a very healthy tea.
It has loads of benefits. It's high in vitamin C, lowers your cholesterol, balances your sugar level. Like I said, just check out the page, and it tells you a whole bunch of the benefits on the page. And check me out. My name's Dwayne. You got any questions? My number's on the page, or you can hit me up on contact and email me.
All right. So I got, my company is called BM Human and Financial Services. You can hit me up on Crunch Time Podcast. You can message me through there, and also you can message me through any of the other Facebook pages that we mentioned as well. So BM Human and Financial Services is a financial one-stop shop. So my job is to help you with all of your financial needs, personal and business. I do tax preparation, I do financial consulting, I do accounting and a credit restoration, and I also do PRP counseling. That's where the human side come in. I do PRP counseling. For those who don't know, that's psychiatric rehabilitation counseling. I'm certified in doing that as well. And so if you have any psychiatric rehabilitation needs,
Crazy.
call Dr. KB. Dr. KB do it all. But yeah, so you're gonna get your finances in order. Come see me. Let's talk about it. Everything is affordable. Everything is educational. So not only do you get your finances in order, you learn something as well. So you don't just leave me with service. You also leave with education. So come holler at KB.
You get your taxes done and you get counseling.
Exactly.
Right.
So there you go. One-stop shop. But my cell number is 443-281-3839 for those who don't know how to be tech savvy. So again, 443-281-3839. And for those who have been calling me, you are on my list. I have a lot of people calling me, so I'm gonna get to you. Just keep on holding on, keep calling me. I got you. I got a lot going on, so I'm definitely returning calls myself. I'm not having anyone else return my phone calls, so I'm doing it myself. I am reachable. I am relatable. Let's holler. Just holler at me.
And she's really, really good, because she's been my tax person for about 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years, yeah. Yes. And then also, I'm also the, not the CFO, but also the financial advisor for We Care Baltimore as well. And I handle all the finances there when it comes to us doing our technical assistance there. So all those who are part of the Hurt Fathers Advocacy.
Right, when y'all try to say that she's not a 501c, she's a real
501c3. You can look us up, We Care Baltimore Inc.
Right.
We handle the Hurt Fathers Advocacy is a program of We Care Baltimore Inc.
Yes.
And also the GoFundMe is a part of We Care Baltimore Inc.
Yes.
So even though we're trying to raise funds, we're raising funds to do the initiative that Ron is getting ready to talk about. And that money, it belongs to We Care Baltimore Inc. So we can do the initiative and do all the programming that we set to do for the Hurt Fathers Advocacy. So Ron, what's going on with the Hurt Fathers Advocacy?
So if you don't know, the Hurt Fathers Advocacy is to help fathers that are in custody battles with legal advice, mental health therapy, job training, and more. We have a virtual auction coming up June the 28th. We have partnered with, or we have sponsors as far as the Ravens, Lowell Mattress, Giant Foods, Glirt Bikes, and more. And KT Treats, a local bakery here as well. You all know my story, and you know what I can say and what I can't say. But like I say, my pain has become my passion, and I'm gonna use this platform to spread awareness to the things that's going on in the community and around the country. It's not a black thing, it's not a white, it's a all color thing. Men and all races are going through this, and we're gonna speak up, and we can't do it alone. If you wanna help, if you're a therapist, if you know a therapist, a lawyer, anyone that could provide anything to this program, we really want you to reach out. And that which brings up today's topic. What we're first going to talk about is failing our children. And what I mean by failing our children is fathers being taken away or taken out of the home. And we're not going to just say it's from the mothers, it's also from the court systems. When you look into the court systems, you'll see that child support basically pays for the judicial system. From the staff, from everything that you see, it benefits the court systems. It benefits the court systems to put a dad on child support. And it's a sad thing. The benefits, SNAP and all of these other programs, they're all federal funded programs, and the courts benefit from them. So they benefit for giving a parent more custody than 50-50. That's why we're seeing most of the time mom's getting full custody, or most of the custody, and dad's getting weekend visits. And it's a sad thing, like mentally what it's doing to the children. And that's the thing that hurts the most, because not having these fathers in these children's lives, if you look at the statistics, you'll see, it's, when you look at crime in our neighborhoods, like we're in Baltimore, and a lot of this is coming from single parent households. It's sad to say.
You can't even say just Baltimore, in a city.
Yeah, in a city, period.
All over the United States.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And see, when you talk about that, then you have to talk about the inner city, where people don't have the income. So those are the ones that's benefiting from these government programs, and this is why they're separating us. And it's time that we stand up and not let the government run our homes, or fail our children.
I agree with you, because right now, if you look around and you look at the new generation of people, it's very different from even when we grew up. So 80s and 90s babies, it's different from the rest of the generation. G and what is it? I'm sorry.
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Mm-hmm.
and Gen Y, because I'm not even gonna say millennials, because millennials are kind of like in between. Yeah. So, but it's different, and then you can see the values and the morals and are different, being taught to the children are different. People are no longer investing in their kids when it comes to time and energy. They more so buying,
investing in electronics.
Yeah, and giving, and these kids aren't earning anything, and they're going to school and they're not doing anything, and they're giving the teachers a hard time, and they're bullying, and that's a lot that we can change, with education, meaning teaching parents how to be parents. We need that's a part of what her father's advocacy is about as well, because we be having parenting classes and mentoring programs, so that people can be educated on how to be a parent before you even become a parent.
And co-parent as well.
Right, and co-parenting. And with co-parenting, people don't know this, you should have a parenting plan in place, right?
Mm-hmm.
A parenting plan in addition to the custody, because a lot of times when you have the custody, which is sometimes joint custody, the mother may still have physical custody, and because she still has physical custody, she makes all the decisions.
Right.
And when you have a parenting plan in place, that eliminates all of that back and forth of who get to say what, when, who, because the parenting plan is something that's put in place that you both agree to, and you sign off on it, and it is a legal document filed with the custody. So,
well, another thing I see too is so they give the custody. The mother gets more custody than the father. The father gets weekends, but the mother still is out here working. So now the child is kind of raising himself.
Right.
So he's not learning any morals or values of life, because he's running the streets or playing a video game.
When he could be with his father. Right.
Yeah.
See, and another thing is, we got to stop using the child as a pawn. Not allowing the child to talk to the other parent, or saying bad things about the parent. Because you get emotional all of a sudden. You want to just take the child away from that parent, and you're trying to hurt that parent. In all actuality, you're hurting the child. Yeah. So the child isn't going to grow up and hate that. Not only hate the other parent, they're going to hate you once they figure out that you've been taking, keeping them away from them as well. So
let me speak to the ladies for a second, because we about to get real. This is crunch
Uh-oh.
time. This is crunch time podcast right now, y'all.
See it out
So
loud.
let me speak to the ladies for a second, because it's not, and I'm not women bashing because I'm a female and I'm all for women. I'm a feminist and all of that. I believe in women power. We do have a voice. But let me talk about the hurt mothers, the hurt women. You know, sometimes it's hard when you lose that relationship that you love or you want to be a part of, and the person moves on, and it's heartbreaking, it's heart-wrenching, especially when you left with a child that looks like them, right? I understand that, and I get it, and trust me, I feel your pain, but that baby is innocent,
Right.
and that baby deserves your best.
Yeah.
And that baby deserves the best of you and that father.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you cannot allow your emotions to cloud your judgment as being a healthy mother to that child.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, let the fathers come get them. Look,
Right.
go,
Right.
go,
Right.
go do you.
They rather
Take
struggle.
a girl's trip.
It's sad. Some of them rather struggle.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Man, please. Let them guys take their kids, please, y'all. Let them have them, because at the end of the day, and I'm not saying don't be protective. I'm not saying if you have an issue or you have a concern about your child's safety,
Exactly.
don't be in place and make sure that they're safe. Yes. But I'm saying if the father is healthy and the father wants to be a part, whether they have the financial means or not,
Right.
let the child be a part of his life, and vice versa, because that's a bond that's needed. Children need balance.
Yep.
You know what I mean? A mom is very important to a child. A dad is very important to a child. They need both parents in order to be healthy as adults.
But at the same time, the father, like you said, the father got to be healthy, because some women are laying down with men that are unhealthy mentally.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean?
And
So-
going from
so-
man to man as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So some of these, like I say, it goes kind of both ways, because some fathers don't know how to be a father, and I don't blame a woman when she's trying to keep the child away from something that's unhealthy.
Yeah,
That's what I just
unhealthy.
said. I'm not talking about not keeping the
Right.
child safe. Definitely keep
But
the
I
child
also,
safe.
at the same time, it's your fault that you lay down with a crazy,
Right.
abusive.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about, education, because we want to talk about preventing those kind of decisions from happening, especially with our young people growing up, watching us and watching the generations before them make that mistake.
Yeah, well,
We want to show them that they don't have to decide
Right.
to use their bodies that way. They can
Yeah.
do things differently and make better choices. So that's another thing.
Just look at it this way. You know, a mother has a child at 24, 25, gets with the guy, they have a kid, they break up 2 years down the line, gets with another guy, has another child. Now the first child is introduced to this guy, and then she moves on from him. So you see the trend? It's just like one man to the next, one man to the next. And we got to be better than this. You know what I mean? Better than that. Like, you got to speak up. You know,
that goes for men too.
That's
though.
what I'm about to say.
That goes
You're
for
about
men
to talk
too.
to the guys.
but
you
no,
know?
that goes for us. But
Yeah,
we don't.
that goes for the
Most of
guys.
the time, 90% of the time, they're not living with us. You get what I'm saying? When a lot of the men, the healthy men, can provide a better situation, so the child don't have to go through that. They don't get the chance to. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was just
talking
talking about in
about
general, men
preventive.
making babies
Oh,
with just
yeah.
anybody.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're part of the problem too.
Right.
Yeah, because that is part of the problem. Men, you also need to be in control of your body. You know what I'm saying? You also need to be in
Just
control
so you know.
of your
Like,
birth
I told you I
control.
didn't want no baby, but why you ain't put no condom on?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You had your birth control is your responsibility.